The program was doing a lot of law reform work, and we were highly active in anti-urban renewal, anti-interstate highway construction in the city of Camden. And others were doing law reform in terms of farm workers. We had a farm workers division. It was a huge range of work. It was pretty cool what we were able to do at the time on a federal salary. Legal services salary, which was ironically being tremendously supported by federal funds, which wasn't lost on the city of Camden government, that the federal government was paying us to sue them. But in any event, we had effectively stopped the construction of 5 urban renewal projects and Interstate 676, which presently goes between the Walt Whitman Bridge and the Benjamin Franklin Bridge, among other things, that we had done in Camden. And they complained to the federal government, and the vice president at the time, Spiro Agnew, got involved. And, we got pretty badly attacked by him, and we became like a news story as to what we were doing. And the New York Times and the CBS, the networks kind of showed us for doing relatively good work, So it kind of petered out. But I think ultimately what we were doing, what the backup centers were doing, and what Cal Rural was doing in the farm worker area, Philadelphia CRLS to some extent in terms of the work they were doing with institutional people in psychiatric institutions. I think it led to the blowback we got and the fact that they decided that class actions and civil, law reform was not a good idea for federal funds. But it was kind of a difficult time. We were young, and suddenly we're, a news story, and people are coming down and interviewing us, what we're doing. So we were worried about losing funding. But our board was very strong, and they just said, hey, just keep up the good work. So we did.